What up, y'all? Sparda here from T.G.C. and my dumbass left my camera at my homie's house because I was rushing for work because I worked at 8 in the morning. So I'm just recording this on my phone, because, that's how ghetto people do it, right? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm just doing this fight viewer crap, Just checking in with y'all. How y'all doing? I'm about bored. I'm really just testing this camera out because, I see a little bit of lining, but that's okay. It's not supposed to be a perfect picture when it's all up close like this, right? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. So as far as content goes, I'm going to work on more mobile videos here pretty soon. I've just been sick as hell for whatever reason. But yeah, I'm just tired. It's 4 a.m. right now. I'm going to work on a couple mobile vids too, because I got some stuff to get done. I really got a couple games I actually want to start doing here pretty soon. But I think as far as content goes, the channel's going pretty steady here. Dark Souls 3 comes out in like what? It comes out April 12th. Tell me why I thought it came out fucking March 12th. And I was planning, I was like, man, I'm struggling. I can't even do it. But I was like, it comes out April 12th. And I was like, no, that's a relief. But yeah, man. Times have been nice, man. It's just been, it's stressful. As usual. But yeah. This isn't how I'm going to produce content. I just wanted to do something, because it's been a while. It's been like, what, a week? But yeah, I'm just sitting here because, Mobile World Congress came up, and for those who don't know, Mobile World Congress is where they show off the new phones of the year, new flagships, Samsung, LG, HTC. And I've just been debating, I've just been debating about whether or not I want to keep my current phone or go to the LG G5, because I'm not necessarily an LG fanboy. I'm not opposed to Samsung or anything, because I have a Note 5. I have one as well, but I have an LG V10. And I love that phone, man. It's what I'm using to record this right now. And it's just, sorry, still a little sick. And it's just, at this point in time, I don't think phones need to be upgraded every year anymore, because they've come to parity with one another, much like these consoles, because these consoles don't necessarily do anything different. Sure, they have different exclusive games and whatnot, but that's negligible depending on how you feel. But what I think is that as far as phones go, that's one of my other passions, because, Static asks me about what phones to get. I had to teach him about what specs are integral for doing exactly what he wants to do on his phone, right? And it's just been hard to, because nowadays you don't need to get a flagship anymore to get the best experience on a phone. I can tell you that much right now. You don't need it. You can get $200 phones with good enough specs, a good amount of RAM. Make sure it's at least 2 or 3 gigs of RAM, okay? If you're trying to do at least moderate to heavy mobile gaming. or slightly heavy, you know, like your Marvel Future Fighter, your Mortal Kombat X type of gaming, you know, or even emulation. Don't get a phone with 1 gig of RAM and like a fucking like 2 to 3 core CPU or some shit. Don't do that. Or a processor, not CPU. Don't do that, because it's not going to fare well for you. Believe me, I had to struggle when I first had my job, and it was terrible. I'm going to just say that right now. It was god fucking awful. But man, I'm telling you, as far as this year for phones, if I don't, which I might go with the G5. I just might. It's a given. It's just how I roll. LG has always been good to me, man. And sure, they may have not the best skin around as far as Android, but it works for me. But I'm just mad they took certain features out that I use, like multitasking and whatnot. But who knows? They might bring it back by popular demand, because normally they do that. And not from here, you know, not from this specific G5, because the G5 has a modular design, which basically means that it has a metal unibody design, you know, like your HTC One M9 or your iPhone, but you can take out the bottom, right, and you could put in, and you could take out the battery still, and it still has a micro SD card slot. And what they have is just like these modules that you can put on your phone for like a hi-fi DAC or a camera assisted thing that has a physical shutter, physical zoom, like, you know, wheels so you can zoom in and out, and a dedicated video button so you can record and stop recording and stuff like that. And it looks pretty nice. It's just more that the phone feels dumbed down from what I have now, because I respect their decision, you know, to go with keeping certain features to the V10, because they plan on doing another V10, I know that much, and not having manual video mode, you know, but still keeping the manual picture mode, which is actually one of the key features that made the LG G4 have a great camera. It's because it had the best manual mode, or one of the best, on a mobile device. So it makes sense for them to keep that, right? And Samsung's is good too, don't get me wrong. I have the Note 5 and their camera is good. I just prefer LG's because it looks better, in my opinion. I don't like oversaturated photos, but I know this is a gaming channel and I'm talking about phones, but I'm sorry about that. It's just, I just want to have small talk, you know? You know, I never talk to y'all about stuff that I do outside of this gaming stuff, and I want y'all to know me more outside of, you know, so this is Sparda from T.G.C. Welcome to the channel, blah, blah, blah. And this is the video I'm doing today. I want to do more than that. I want to welcome y'all, sorry for the swaying of the video, to a little bit more of me, you know, a little bit more of me, and not just a person you watch on YouTube, because that's just boring to me. But yeah, this is encroaching on 10 minutes of video, so I'm gonna get off of here. As always, it's been Sparda of T.G.C. Thank y'all for watching the channel. Be sure to support, sorry, it's 4 or 5 in the morning. Be sure to support us, you know. And I know it's a cliche thing to say, I know it is, but we like to have more people, you know. We like to have more people come to the channel. It's a little close. And watch our stuff. Because, you know, we want to give people another avenue, even though y'all might be subscribed to 10, 15, 20 different fucking channels that talk about the same stuff. But, you know, what's the great thing about YouTube is that it has all those avenues for, you know, it has all those avenues for all these different channels that have people with different opinions. You know, sorry for the swing again. It's a great thing to have. And I want more people to hear our opinions about what's going on in the gaming industry, what's going on in mobile gaming, what's going on in PC gaming. Even though we don't have gaming PCs, we still have opinions, you know, because the PC gaming market is still a part of gaming, obviously, because a lot of games are developed on PCs, and they work better, 1080p, 60 frames, 144 frames, 4K, but despite all that PC master race crap, there are a lot of there are more good people in that community than there are bad people. And discern yourself from thinking that there are a lot of bad people in that community. Because believe me, there are not. All of them are not bad, just like all console players aren't bad. All console players don't think, oh, my stuff is the best. PS4 is the most powerful thing in the world. Xbox is a peon compared to the PS4. Because that's not true. They do the same stuff. One outputs more games at 900p. One outputs more games at 1080. But does that really matter? Does that matter in the long run? No. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking. This has been Sparda from T.G.C. Thank y'all for watching the channel once again, and keep on gaming on.